Well, the waiting is over. The high school football season is upon us, and we have you covered with a full slate of games. Hello, everyone. I'm Dom Tiberi, and welcome to First and 10.
And I am Kayla Anderson. Our photographers are the best in the business, and they have been out and about covering all the top games, including a huge rivalry game up in Dublin.
Yes, and I was there, and that's where we start. Dublin Scioto hosting Worthington Kilbourne. You know, they were honoring the 1995 Scioto state champions. Nick Goings there in the background, along with coach of that team, Brian Deal, and they would not miss the Battle of Hard Road. And plenty of excitement in the first quarter. Kilbourne looking to snap a 5-game losing streak in this series, and Josh Stoner with some running room, 34 yards for the touchdown. Kilbourne led 7-0. And the Wolves wanting more. Michael Bell wheelwright to Josh Stoner, 24-yard touchdown. Extra point miss. Kilbourne led 13-0. Dublin Scioto comes back. Jack Sewage goes to Josh Bogle, and look at this move. How about this, ladies and gentlemen? Nifty moves, 71 yards for the touchdown. Kilbourne, though, snapping the 5-game losing streak. The Wolves win 27-24. Next stop, Dublin Jerome. Celtic hosting the Bears of Upper Arlington. Third quarter, tied at 3. Golden Bears on the attack. Nicholas Schumann up the gut, 13 yards. That would set up the touchdown. Cole Caparis, who takes it in from 7 yards out. Upper Arlington led 10-3, fourth quarter, and the Bears put the game away. Danny Logan with some running room, and he's gone. 75 yards for the touchdown. Upper Arlington wins 20-3.
How about Grove City visiting Hilliard-Davidson? Jam-packed crowd for the game. Game tied at 0 in the second quarter, but Davidson driving. Ryan Royer plunges into the end zone from 3 yards out. Extra point, good. Wildcats up 7-0. Davidson defense showing up as well. Greyhounds' Jeremy Ford looks deep, but he is picked off. Look at that by Nick Cummings. Wildcats take over. Then the next possession, the crowd's pumped. Robert Lefevre kicks a 20-yard field goal as time expires in the first half. Wildcats win it 20-0. Gahanna taking on Westerville Central. What a game this was. Pick it up in the first quarter. And the Golden Lions, Mason Blanchette drops back, and he is going to find Kevin Smith. 32 yards on that, but the drive stalls were still scoreless. Following possession, how about the Warhawks? Cedric Frierson taken around the end, and he is going to go 60 yards for a touchdown. 7-0 Central. This one, 28-21 in overtime. The Warhawks win it.
All right, Kayla, to Westerville South we go. Wildcats hosting Olentangy. Third quarter, Olentangy up 24-7. One more. That's Jimmy Elmer in for the touchdown. And the Braves led 31-7. Still in the third quarter, Elmer with the good defense. That's an interception, picking off Brian Jennings, and he knows what to do. Brings it back 75 yards for the touchdown. Olentangy wins 41-17. Just up the road at Westerville North, the Warriors hosting the Red Devils of Marion Franklin. Second quarter, Warriors up 13-7, playing a good defense. Antonio Shelton breaks through to get the quarterback sacked, but the Red Devils come back on the next series. Anthony Hodneck goes to Allen Roberts McMichael for the 61-yard touchdown. Marion Franklin led 14-13. Marion Franklin stepping it up on defense then. Markel Drake picks off Julian Malone. Marion Franklin wins it 28-13. All right, once again, I don't know how we always work this out, but once again, we have talked them in to letting us have the keys to the Big Bird, our helicopter.
Our helicopter. We call it our chopper patrol. So we take to the friendly skies to get those games in the outlying areas. How about starting off with Zane Trace versus Logan Elm? And the Pioneers, well, they would go ahead and get on the board first. How about Joel Dunkel, the quarterback keeper, from 24 yards? He just seems to sneak right through. Zane Trace up 7-0. Later on in the first, Braves quarterback Logan Holbert breaking a long run on his own. No one's going to catch him right here. He gets inside the 10, but the Pioneers' defense would hold strong, breaking up this path on 4th and goal. Zane Trace winning it 34-28. Well, how about Miami Trace on the road against Circleville? First half action. Game tied at 7. And the Tigers, Michael Camp, unloads with the 52-yard pass to Brandon Burrows. And he would go, I know, right there, fighting right there. And the Tigers would strike again, connecting this time with Aaron Mason for the touchdown. It's 20-7 Circleville. Extra point, no good. No problem, though. Tigers win it 41-21.
All right, next stop for the Big Bird. Lancaster High School. Gales hosting DeSales. Big night down there. Second half action. Lancaster's Noah Dryden goes to Keto Atkins for the 30-yard gain right there. Finally get him down. But a couple plays later, Lancaster turns it over on the fumble right there. There it's out. The ball is loose. DeSales recovers. This was a defensive battle, but Lancaster wins it 13-3. And our final stop for the Big Bird, Canal Winchester Indians hosting the Cruisers of Groveport. And this is Groveport's Jacob Huffman. And he hooks up with Trey Charles for a pickup of 25 yards. But the drive will end there on a fumble, a turnover. But Groveport hangs on to win 14-10.
Let's get back on the ground, Dom. Delaware Hayes at home tonight, taking on Buckeye Valley. Look at those cheerleaders having some fun. First quarter scoreless, and the Barons back to punt instead. The handoff to Ben Kidwell. That would later set up for a field goal, so it would be 3-0 Buckeye Valley. Second quarter, same score. Pacers, Colin Moore keeping the ball for himself because he can do this. A 32-yard run. The drive would end in a missed field goal, though. Hayes, a winner, 10-5, a baseball score.
Coach Mike Golden right there.
That's right. Take you out to the battle between Olentangy Orange and Olentangy Liberty. Second quarter, Pioneers down 16-7. J.D. DeHuff double pumps, finding Hunter Shepard. Beautiful 34-yard touchdown pass right there. 16-14 Liberty. Still in the second. Liberty, Trent Davies breaks up from the pack. And check out this. The help from his lineman, Connor Parrish. Give the lineman some props. He runs 63 yards in for the score. 22-14 Patriots, and Liberty wins it 43-14.
All right, Kayla, we finish up week one. Grandview hosting Centennial. The Bobcats pumped for this one, but the Stars come out firing. Luke Fallon swings at Tyler Patterson. He's fast. He is fast. 78 yards for the touchdown. Centennial led 7-0. Grandview comes back, though. Joey Landusky right there around the end, coming at us. And I know I'm partial, but our photographer's best in the business. Great highlights tonight. Grandview comes back to win 38-14. And I mean it. That video is so pretty. It gets you excited.
Love it.
You know, the only thing that would be better is Ohio State football if they were playing, but we got a little bit more of that. And, you know, we don't know who the starting quarterback's going to be yet. But Urban Meyer did tell us tonight who the captains are for the season.
He did, but only one quarterback, Dom, is on that list. We'll show you who it is, and then who the other 5 picking up honors are. That's next.